Hello, I'm coming to you with R B Divas. I'm speaking on what season is this of them? I don't even recall. But it's the one with Angie Stone, Monifa, Kiki, White. I'm gonna go ahead, I don't remember everything in order, but I'm gonna give the parts that I remember and what I thought of each one of them directly. But I first wanted to speak on Angie Stone. Um, I really do like her on the show, the person she is. It seemed as a real character that she would really be in life. And the, you know, happy Mother's Day to all the devoted and detailed mothers. I know the day has passed, but every day you're a mother. Definitely you males out there appreciate the mothers of your children. Definitely working toward the best and reducing drama. Um, Speaking about Angie Stone, she had the episode, they had the segment in there about her daughter, and her daughter had these lyrics that was, really urban. And Angie Stone's daughter was talking about how her mother wasn't there for her and how she was on the road. And I'm like, okay, well, if you look at Kiki's situation, I believe Kiki's mother was there a good bit of the time, but look, her mother's having to stay with her. And Angie Stone was saying, will I help you with the children? I mean, sometimes you have to take life as a deck of cards. Now, unless her mom went on the road and she had to stay with grandparents that was abusing her, she really need to be grateful and see that at the time, her mom don't have to come stay with her. Her mom don't have to come borrow $5 from her and it's a big fight, or $20, or her mom thinking she needs to get there and she needs to hurry up and just break the glass for them, break this big goal for them. Uh, so I definitely, I say it's like a deck of cards. I mean, if, we could just ask for too much sometimes. And as long as her grandparents were really treating her within moral condition right, and her mother was sacrificing so that she wouldn't have to be sitting up in the welfare office on food stamps, and even now at her age, not able to do nothing for them, not able to do anything for the grandchildren. She really had to weigh, is it worth her really holding it in as a just a crumb, as crumbs? So I guess until she actually come across people in that situation and then be like, okay, well, my mom really did sacrifice, and even though she wasn't able to spend that time with me, do she have more time for my children? And so that's where it comes to not being as selfish. And as long as she was well taken care of by the people and the environment she had to be in, and even though mom had to focus on keeping her career, because, I mean, mom didn't want to be no, and she probably was thinking about she didn't want you when you're grown, um, being a burden on you or having to ask you for anything, or to where you have to go out and hustle for over petty stuff. Um, so definitely, maybe that's something she really have to look at in that dimension. Her daughter, Diamond. Then there was Kiki and her mother and the brother. I don't even get what they was even arguing about. I mean, there's sometimes she be cursing and all that. I mean, Kiki really just get on my nerves where she be popping her eyes out. Because if that personality was known before she started singing, he'd be like, I don't want to even hear you singing. You already pestering. But we know she could sing. That's why we tolerate a little bit. But I'd be like, oh, could they tell her calm that down on the show? Because that is just agitate. It's like, okay, you can, that just take away from her singing. When she do all that little buck in her eyes and, just clicking, just clacking. I don't even use the word clicking. Nah, clacking. That's what it is, clacking. Um, I saw it, and then they had the, the reality show. She had more functional stuff where they're doing walks and participation. For Kyle that had the accident, Usher's stepson that had the accident, to Mika Foster's child that had the accident with a friend a few years ago. I believe it was about 2 years, if I'm not mistaken. If I just added too much time, do forgive me. But it was a walk, and I definitely hope that, this will be, I don't know exactly how the funds are going to be used, but I'm sure it's just something interesting as they sign up for it, but definitely that is used more so toward definitely safety, on water accidents, and definitely other kid, intervention activities. That's how I hope that it's used. Syleena, I like her idea how she came up with the plan. She wrote everything up on paper, and she came up with a very good plan. I don't get what Camilla problem is, because it's like, okay, Camilla, I mean, her singing is more like, I say wait and see. People get insulted by that term, but to me, maybe because she had already been successful, but she could sing, but would she have that devoted fan base for long? I don't know. It's like that old teenage, like that little fast teenage music. And was she in that song where they was talking about play that little game and all that, where you Subway and stuff? And where is Subway? Cause I think like when that song came out, played it again, I think I was told it was 13 at the time, or 12. It was between 12 and 14. I don't know if she was in a group at that time, but that song was, ooh, that song ain't bubblegum, I tell you that. That song, Latavia, uh, she has this, I looked at some videos, because everybody, not everybody, but, people that I encounter with, it's like, well, has she sung before? And she was saying that she never was a lead, but they have a song where she, had a little segment in there, where she, talking about some green eggs, with your green eggs and grits, something on Star Search. You say that person, it really do look like her, and I think it's her. Her voice, you could tell that it's been drugged. So whether the vocals gonna come back, I don't know. It might be like that Warren Campbell, where he said, I know a lot of people mess up their voice and stuff permanently. I hope it's not, and maybe God, maybe she get the olive oil, get the rolling around, bless it all, castor oil, olive oil. It is a shock to hear that she's a single parent. And then I know she was on Wendy Williams' show, and she was saying that he's a music producer, and I tell you, these relationships, there's something. It's like people just aren't prepared for them, or somebody's not going in to build for the strong, long haul. And, she like a humble female that, a humble lady that, would be for working the best of a relationship, but you never tell know what's going on with where people coming from and where they're going and what they've been through. And when they get in a relationship, sometimes they just come to, I don't know, they are auditioning to see how they could be a jackass sometimes. That's what it could be. Am I leaving anyone out of the show? I'm yawning. It's a little cool. I hope they have a very good morning, a nap. I'm going to do one more video, and I've come to you about R B Divas, so definitely enjoy R B Divas ATL.